Good afternoon, everybody. This is Long Lever. Doing a paracord video, but not with paracord. What we have here is a paracord lacing needle or paracord-fid. These are commonly made out of aluminum, bronze. There's a couple of steel ones that I've seen out there, but I actually make these myself and I sell them on eBay. These are real neat to make, and so I'm going to show you how to make them. And this is what I actually make them out of. These are called binding posts. They're commonly used in scrapbooking. As you can see, they have a head here. It's just a hollow tube with thread in the bottom, and then I have a screw part. It comes as a set. We don't use that. We just use this right here. So I'm going to show you what we do with it and how we turn it into a paracord-fid. So, what I've got here, to protect the finish of the binding post, I have a little piece of cloth in here. I just wrapped it around the post that I was making before, and I just left it in there. It just slides in and out real easy, and that way it protects the outside, especially if you're going to be selling these or doing stuff like that. But lock that in there. Now, to begin with, I used to grind off the head completely using a file. The drill makes it real easy to get a even point to it, but it took forever and it was just really annoying. So, what you want to do first is you'll want to go ahead and lock in your drill into something. Then what you'll want is a real fine metal head. As you can, well, see if we can get in close. As you can see, the teeth are extremely fine on this. You don't want big teeth like wood bit. Make sure it's a metal bit. You can also use like a jigsaw. There's no reason that you have to use a sawzall. But the reason that we have it in this is if you try it any other way, it can bend easier. And it just keeps it from, no matter which way you pull on this, it's not going to go anywhere. So it's nice to have that around, and make sure you don't have a lot of room in between the head where you're going to be cutting it off right flush and the outside, because like I said, it'll bend. But go ahead. And don't put a lot of pressure. If you put a lot of pressure on it, it'll actually bend the head, and we don't want that. So as you can see, we just took the head off. It's not exactly flat right now, but that doesn't matter. We'll deal with getting it flat here in a second. Next part, have a file. Having a vise is incredibly nice. You don't have to try to hold on to it and stuff. We're going to go ahead and zoom in right close. Alright. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and try to make it into a point. That's a pretty good point. No, it's not flat on the end. There's a little spur, and so we're just going to put it directly flush. That'll make that nice and flat. Alright. Now this final part that I do, I just take a smooth stone, and I just go ahead real slow, well, kind of slow, and just kind of rub it back and forth, and that'll kind of get rid of any little burrs, and it'll also make it look a little nicer. But when you're done, this is what you'll have. As you can see, it's got a nice little point on it. It's not sharp. You know, the finish is still intact because of that little piece of cloth. And these ends are perfect. The paracord fits right inside of it, holds it really tight. These are just as good as the ones that are made in a store or in a factory or whatever. These run, I sell these for $6 for one, $10 for two, and I think $14 for three on eBay. Paracord Central. I did change my name to Paracord Central on eBay, so if you're trying to find it, it's a little bit different. You can make these for about $4. You can get them from like Lowe's or something like that. So for a couple of bucks more, I make them for you. You don't have to worry about trying to do it, especially if you don't have the tools. But thank you for watching. If you have any comments or future video ideas or anything like that, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. And have a great day.